Illuminati and their affiliates.
Trunk it a little bit, cause
Yeah, no, I'm serious about bringing it up.
yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 448 of the Terrell Effect. We are graced with the presence of the Universal Empress. How are you doing today?
Greetings. I am great today, actually. It's the day to celebrate the women. So I want to tell everybody Happy Women's International Day.
Yes, it is International Women's Day,
That's
and
correct.
I mean, nature is a mother. Look what she can do.
That's good.
You know what I mean? So
That's
we all
correct.
need to take some time to celebrate the women in the world who are making it move and shake, and the things that are happening out there. There's a lot of things that are only happening because of women,
That's
actually.
correct.
So we can touch base on that a little bit.
We got to give thanks.
Indeed. Okay.
Me being a
So,
woman,
come again?
me being a woman, I noticed that a lot of women go through a lot in this lifetime. But I want to tell every woman out there, no matter what creed, no matter what race, no matter what color, stay strong in what you're going through because the Almighty is first. There's no one greater than the Creator, and He will see you through all things. You know, your career, your marriage, with your children, pray for them each day. The world is getting so crazy out there. And I want to say, give thanks for prayer because without prayer, you're nothing. So, to all women out there, you know that you've been through a lot, but you have to stay strong because only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. That's my message on Women's International Day. Blessed love.
Oh, for real, for real. And like, I find starting with prayer makes a difference.
Most definitely.
Really, it
Prayer
does.
is the key.
And um, it's like laying the foundation for the work that's to come ahead.
Yes. Yes, when the enemy comes up against us, prayer is very much the key to stand up, put on the whole armor of God and stand up, So, yeah, prayer, one prayer a day keeps the devil away. They even say a psalm too.
All right.
Amen.
Okay. There we go. All right. They just changed the whole layup on this system right now, so I'm just trying to catch up to some of these changes.
Oh,
Wiki,
okay.
Universal Empress. I like that. Like when the opportunity presented itself for you to come on the show, I was like, okay, like who is this person? Let's get to know her. And then the name, it's such a powerful name. It resonates so universally, if you will. So what inspired it, if I may ask?
Universal Empress. Okay, so I've been around for many years, and I would say like the reggae culture of music and everything. And one of my friends, like they've had so many names for me, and we were saying some like a joke or something, and it just came up like I said, I'm the empress of the world, of the universe, right? So then at the beginning it was Universal Empress, and then through everywhere I go, people always say, you impress me, with your aura or your vibe or your energy that you bring. And then I said, you know what, there's so many empresses out there, but I am the only universal impress because I impress everybody. So it became Universal Empress. That's how the name came.
Okay. Okay. True roots, natural roots of the things. All right. So,
Yes.
And I love. Yeah, you're right. Your aura is big. You have big energy, and it translates very well. Yeah,
That's what they say.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, what was your first interaction with music that you remember?
My first interaction with music is when, as it sounds very cliche, everybody says when I was 3, when I was 4, but I have a family that really, really was into music from a long time. And for me, when I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of the greats, you know, and I just started to enjoy music. And it came across the time where all kinds of music was always playing through my house,
Hmm.
back Teddy Pendergrass, let's go way, way back, you know what I mean?
All right.
Jeff Burrick, let's go back, you know what I'm saying? Diana Ross and all these of musicians and singers were going through my house, and I just started to love music. Michael Jackson was one of our faves back in the day.
Hmm.
And yeah, I just started to love music more and more, and I became so happy every time I heard my favorite song or whatever. So yeah, I say music. It's been from way, way back in the day, from
Okay.
time.
Okay. I'm hard pressed not to ask because it's right in your mind's eye. The gem that you have on your forehead. What is?
Mhm.
I know there's a representation. It means something, and I've never been able to remember the meaning of it. So can you please impart your wisdom upon me in this moment and share with us the purpose of that and what it's supposed to do?
Well, for me, I have roots of Indian roots, and this is called a bindi. For some Indian people, it's called a bindi. And I decided to make mine permanent. So I placed it there, and it's for the third eye. They say it's your third eye, whatever, your third eye middle. And I just like the style, and I like to always be original, so I placed mine there, and that's
That is
why,
that is so powerful.
yes,
Like the marriage of cultures, if you will, and the representation of the roots of that culture. I really respect and appreciate that. That is because I'm here and I'm looking around, I'm looking around, and as small as it is in size, it's very significant in effect.
yes,
Exactly.
yes. It
Like,
is.
good.
It's a representation of me. Like I find people gravitate to me a lot,
Yeah,
and that's another reason why I had placed this here. So instead of like looking at me, they always I would like them to look at that the energy that they see coming from it. It's so small, but yet it has that big energy. And
exactly.
yes, that's you see that. I'm glad you see
Yeah.
that. People don't
We
understand,
are
but
I
I'm
would like to
glad
talk
you
more
love
about
it.
energy when we come back from this commercial break. We are on it to Effect. It is
Most
episode
definitely.
448. Thank you for being with us. We are part of the Village Global Network. We make the network. Stay tuned for Water to Effect. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We're here with Universal Impress, and we're talking about energy. We're going to talk music just now, but music in itself is energy. Would you agree or
That's
disagree?
correct. For sure.
Yeah.
Music is
So
energy.
yeah. When do you have any? I don't want to call it a ritual. Do you have any practices that you get into before you start writing a song or recording your music? Is there any particular thing that you like to do to kind of set the tone, or do you just go right in and make things happen?
Well, the first, as I said before earlier, the first thing to anything is prayer. So I'd have a little prayer, and then I will do some meditation. And there's something called binaural beats. I would listen to that and just get my mind ready to listen to that rhythm and see what can come out of that rhythm and what I'm feeling inside. So, you have to flip your mind a little bit because sometimes your mind is a little clustered When you're ready to write, you have to free up yourself. So I do my little meditation, listen to things that soothe me and that open up my, chakras and just go for it, So that's what I
Good.
do. I go to write
All right.
anything. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay. Um, because we were talking about going back, we're going to talk about the life of a well-lived and well-lived legacy that will last in perpetuity. We have a song by Roberta Flack called "Gone Away," and she has recently passed. So I think it's to commemorate or to start this musical aspect of International Women's Day on this Ripple Effect. We're gonna play some songs and we're gonna talk to Universal Empress. We have some music from her. Actually, sorry, "Gone Away," and then "Getaway" is by
Getaway, yes, most
yes,
definitely.
yes.
It's my song.
Yes, yes, we have those two songs here ready to play. So as soon as I can get this thing open and ready to record, actually, let me stop that because that was the wrong area to record in. The joys of being live. Anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen. We just
And
go with the
usually,
flow.
exactly.
That's
So we're
right.
gonna get this mix recorded, and we got episode 448 of the Terrell Effect happening right now with Universal Empress. Let's
Blessings,
go.
love.
I tell myself you'll return, but you are gone. I know you're gone. Only a minute heard you. I didn't pretend it. You are gone away. I keep telling my mind you're not gonna stay. Yet I believe sometimes that I've lost you, babe. I've lost you, babe. You are gone. Forgive and forget. That's not what I'll ask you to do. 'Cause I want you back. You know, I want you back. Including my mental special. My possession. You are gone away. Keep telling my mind you're not gonna stay. Yeah, I believe sometimes that I've lost you, babe. Think you'll get away with until your judgment day. Think you'll get away. No time, no day. Get away, get away. Is it wickedness to do? Couldn't be let you move away. I've lost my fire, now it's burning. All the evil that you
can dance. So I can't move around as much as this song elicits. I'm feeling it though. This is the kind of thing I want to hear as I'm following behind a truck and cameraman. You know what I mean? Like this is
Right?
a big dude. Oh my gosh, you're not getting away from it. No,
Oh, no,
no.
no, no. Yes, you're not going to get away. They always say what goes around surely
Mm-hmm.
does come around. And
Mm-hmm.
karma is something that you don't play with. No, no, no. So
No,
whatever you do, be careful because you ain't gonna get away.
no.
Yeah, this song has came about because there's a lot of people in the world right now who have been doing a lot of negativity, if you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. Working with the
100%.
dark forces, doing a lot of obia, let's call it out, witchcraft, a lot of things
Yep.
to people to cap people down because they don't want to see you rise to the another dimension or another plane in life. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And yeah, and it's always about this song is about people who are very negative, who don't seek righteousness, and they're out to just keep people on a level which they think they should be when you know where your destiny is and where you want to be. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
that's how this song came about because a lot of people out there, as I said, they have no conscience. They have no, they weren't brought up with morals, and
Prophecy, yes.
they love the dark side. Which for me, I don't love the dark side. I love light. I am light. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and the
100%.
things that yes, the things that I've been through because of people's negative comments or just because they don't feel good about themselves has brought me to the point that I said, I have to write about this. I need to write a song about this. And you know what? Jah does see the wickedness you're doing. You're not
Mm-hmm.
fooling me. At the end of the
No,
day, when you're doing your hocus pocus alamagokus, you're not fooling me. You may be
that's right.
fooling other people out there with your pretty smile and everything, but when you go home and you do your evil, you shall get your pay. What you reap, you shall sow. And
Mm-hmm.
so most of my songs are based on the experiences that I've had where people
Okay.
have been very negative,
Yep.
and I want, to heal those situations. I decided to write songs because I'm sure a lot of people are going through the same thing that I'm going through because of just a little jealousy, because of some people who are negative and are not confident with themselves.
Uh, and we will talk more about that when we get right back from this commercial break. Episode 448 of the Triple Effect, live with Universal Impress. Let's go. All right, and we are back. Oh man, this has been quite an interesting conversation
Yes,
because
thank you.
we're talking about things that sometimes people like to shy away from. You know, in the sense of the energies and the positivity and the emotion of things. And like I think more like as you see, I'm wearing my hat right here. This is like my shamrock hat. It's almost St.
Yeah,
Patrick's Day.
the luck of
I
the
was
Irish.
yeah. I was I was just saying like why don't we celebrate more? Like celebrate more of life, right? It's like we celebrate Christmas for the 2 weeks before and all of that stuff.
Mm,
Why don't we celebrate more cultures and more of their actual their ceremonies and things like that? I have a show called The Celebration of Celebrations, and it is
okay,
every New Year's Eve. It's
right.
it's what we do to celebrate culture. And
That's
what we
good.
do is we get people from all over the world to submit or appear live on the show and share something with us, either a spoken word or a song or something like that.
Yes,
And it's going on its fifth year. It started as a reason for me to have a
congratulations.
party. Thank you. And then it kind of just ballooned into this idea that is going 5 years strong. So I want to invite you to that. Should you,
Oh, most
have
definitely.
have the time at the end of the year, and we'll coordinate through the course of the year, obviously, so we can get the specifics down. But I think we need to bridge more of the gaps. There's a lot of people working in their own sections, doing their own thing. But if
Right.
when we come together, like we can show the capabilities that we have.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got some music here. Hey Smith, I gotta play some of these songs so you can see what's going on in the world of music today. As a
Right.
part of the Village Global Network, we are reaching over 193 countries worldwide with this broadcast that you can catch the replay of on
Right.
zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO, zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio, all lowercase. Will find what's going on here. And if that doesn't work, just download the Village Global Network app. VGN app is available at your Play Store or your App Store. Get it now so you can hear what's going on in the network. All right. We got some Aza lineage here, but before that, Tamika and Samora, woman. We do have more from Universal Impress. Stay tuned.
I'm a woman. Our powers run deeper than oceans, set in motion. Our things from places beyond overflowing devotion. I know our will still be broken. I write the secret that unspoken. Our voices so weapon unloading. Woman, you know it's true. Woman needs healing too. Woman, not straight. Woman, get up and stay. Woman, wake up and pray. Hey, hey. Woman, help you rest. Woman, this is respect. Woman, that's right. Woman, I let me breath. Woman, you are the best. The grace and the space that it takes to come back from the ground. Now it's time for our souls to be unbound. We end up breaking the silence and making a sound. Without us, there would be no life, you would be around. We never lose our crown. No, 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 no. Woman, you know it's true. Woman needs healing too. Woman, that's straight. Woman, gets up and stay. Woman, wake up and pray. Hey, hey. Woman, help your best. Woman, deserve respect. Woman, respect. Woman, I let that rest. Woman, you are the best.
All right. I like the positive message coming out of these music songs.
Don't turn it down. We will return this and trust sound. Select that, try it sound. Every day, my goodness, I need to run, select that, try it make true. I don't wanna drop a clean sweep like a broom. Select that, as I go. Yeah, make a clean shine like a big berry tattoo. Select that, we carry it. Keeping the full street, massive, my life. Turn up the sound, don't turn it down. We move the sound, anytime we come around. Ooh, baby, do you know what I'm like? Ooh, heaven is the place on earth. DJ Khaled, that's the trip. And I need some too. Sometimes it's sad cause each one blue. Only too hot, try to be humble. Make like proof that dreams come true. Like heaven on earth, babe. I think you're perfect. Sweet like dessert, but do you deserve it? Think about me, I'm on your mental. Give me a status, I'm on your mental. Physical, late stress to love. Body, some friends can't get that shit. I love you, say, give me a kiss. Hurt, happy, baby. Do you know what I'm for? I'm like heaven, a place on earth. Yeah, baby, I come first. I'm like heaven, a place on earth.
All right. In the spirit of that, okay, what would you say is the state of female representation in the industry?
Very nice question. For me, I find that it's a little bit rocky road
Okay.
for females in the industry because yes, some believe that it's a male dominating area, like especially where reggae music is concerned, and they feel that the men take over. But we have come a long way, my brother. We have come a long way,
Indeed.
and I find for women, they're getting more airplay on the radios. They're expanding where traveling is concerned and going to different places. So I give God thanks for that. It's opening up a bit. It's shaking up, because back in the day it was more the men dominating, as I said. So I give thanks for that. We have more space, even though we are who created the men. But we
Let's
still,
talk
it's
about that for a
something.
second.
We're
You know what? We're gonna
powerful.
talk about that. We're gonna talk about that when we get right back. Cause yeah, hold on a second. All right. Yeah. So that's the part that gets me, and I don't know if it's the way I was taught or something that I learned along the way, but like, how could we be better than what created us?
Pardon, I didn't hear you.
I said, how can we be better than what created us?
That's correct. I've always, you see, I've always, in the back of my mind, I always wondered, like, we're strong, we're so strong, yet people claim that the man's dominant. I mean, okay, yes, he's powerful, he's strong, but we're the one that created him. And I mean, the Almighty has created man, yes, but we're the one, you know what I mean? From our womb, we've
Yeah.
entered this
No,
world, into
let's talk.
society. So
Yeah, we can talk the science of it because most people like if you break down the science of it, still like men are
it's
tasked
still
with
changing
less
right
than
now.
the woman to in the whole process of this all. And yeah, no, I just the level of ignorance that I see with certain aspects of the lyrics and all of that stuff, the degradation is just like, would you say that about your parents? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's just so much that could be said about the way things are and the way things could be. I just know within myself I'm doing my part to make it equality.
Right?
That's as far as that's as much as I can do. The only thing I have that my daughter doesn't have is a car, and she's only 15. So what does she need that for? I have a computer. She has a computer. She has her room. She has her personal space. Um, I have my personal space. You know what I mean? Everybody has their pocket, if you will, and I find that
Right?
when everybody has their pocket, things run much smoother than when everybody's overlapping and trying to.
Overlapping, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
interesting the dynamics.
It's very interesting, the dynamics. And I believe that we take so much in as women, the pain of our kids, the pain of our husbands, the pain of our parents. You know what I mean? We're always there for people. Like for me
Mhm.
right now, for instance, my brother has passed away. It's been 7 years now.
Sorry to
It's
hear
going
that.
on 8. Rest in peace, folks, aka. And yeah, I've been here for my mom. A lot of people are asking me, when is your music coming out? What more music are you going to do and all that? But at this point, my music is coming slow and sure and steady. Because my grandmother used to always have a saying, slow and steady wins the race, right? So
True
taking care
things.
of my mom right now, it
Mhm.
has a little bit of, it has a little bit of it's taking a lot of time for me to balance the two, so I'm trying to balance work, balance my mom, and balance my music career. But I'm telling my fans and I'm telling the people that slow and steady will win the race, so you know what I mean.
All right.
So that's, yeah, so everything in a timing and everything in a balance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have some music here, and I'm gonna move this segment to the next segment. But let's play some more tunes and vibe and see what's going on with Samantha J as we play "Love Me for Me." which is all anybody really wants.
Tell me to step it up. You think I need that of every feather. So love it for real. When I'm staring my heart out, and to see the way, to see the sky now. So I've been living all the life that is so you. What I want, who you talk to me. I get the phone on, step up in your bedtime. More important, talking, or you keep talking. You can take a chance, you love it for me. Tell me to step it up. We'll sing the need and I'll fairy tale. Love it for
Indra, keep it strong. We got some more music coming up from Universal Impress. Stay tuned.
without you by my side. With the waves of this world, I die. So much love I fight inside, so feeling right. But the truth will prevail, it is right. We try, take your ground, away from the love. Levels of play, and this failure, we give time. Bring me vibration, help us to stand. Are you crazy?
Tori Amos, Rain Brings Change.
Pardon me?
I said the song is called Rain Brings Change, and it's by Tori Amos.
That's a very nice song.
Yeah. All right. So, episode 448. We're here with Universal Impress. We're about to go to commercial break. And we have a final segment coming up after that. This is the Real Effect. We are part of the Village Global Network by way of Exposed to North. We go there and beyond. Culture Shock. We are the product of Culture Shock Radio. We're in the mix. Come get your fix. And Culture Shock Magazine, the zine for those unseen in the scene. We'll be right back. All right. So we're here, and this is the final segment where I'm going to flip the script. And when we flip the script, that's where I give the guest the opportunity to be the host and say whatever they may have to say or ask any questions they may have come up with during the show or before. So, Universal Impress, you have the floor as we flip the script.
Okay, I want to say greetings. And since we're here, I would like people to get to know who I am and where I'm from. So I'm going to let them know more about that first.
Okay.
My name is Universal Impress to the World. I am born in Montreal, Canada. Um, I've been doing music from since I was, let's just say, as everybody else would say, four. I've been in many choirs and everything, and my love for music has just grown over the years. The genre I chose to represent myself in right now, because I love everything and I can do everything, I'm very versatile, is reggae music and reggae roots music. Um, I've been doing a lot of shows with different artists and different people in the industry here in Montreal. I got the opportunity to actually do some music with people from Toronto. And I want to big up Cuts and Clear for choosing me to do this song. I think you have it there. If it wasn't, probably hear that in a bit. And yeah, I want to big up Brian Cutler from Indie Roots. I want to big up Bobby Pattinger because without them, I would not be here doing music right now. They've brought me out of my little shell and said, "You got to do this, girl." And I want to give them thanks for bringing me out to the forefront again after a long hiatus, you know. So bless up Bobby and bless up Brian, you don't know, to the world and that was there. And I'll be going through a lot of, I'm going to be doing an EP coming up soon. And I just want your viewers to look out for that. And yeah, music is there's no limit in music. We just keep it rolling and keep it moving. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah, my
100%.
style is kind of roots, jazzy kind of style, but I can do everything. As I said, I'm versatile. Can flip
Oh,
it and rip it up and mash it up, whether it's
okay.
calypso, soul, and everything.
Yes, I picked up the jazzy bit in the thing, but I'm like, reggae, jazz. Hold on, they're not ready for this.
Yes, some fusion, fusion in the mix.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, all right, all
So
right. So yeah, we have that last song by you. It's called "If It Wasn't for the Love of Jah," and
yes,
yeah, we'll play that.
before you before you bring it up, I'd like to say I have a fundraiser coming up. It's
Okay,
Brian Cutler Entertainment, Indie Roots Entertainment. I will be performing, amongst others. It's a nice evening. It's called Teal to Heal, and that will
okay,
be happening May 3rd, 2025.
okay,
And yeah, it's at Espace Jacques, if I said that correctly. And yeah, come out and support. It's for a great cause. You know what I mean? So if some of your people can come by, I know it's far, but just spread the word. It's called Teal to Heal. And
okay.
we'll have here, we have Bella Forte and we have Shaki Allen.
Oh,
We also
shoot,
have
Shaq gonna
Paris.
be there.
Yes,
Okay,
Shaki is going to be there. We also
all
have
right.
Paris Ivy. You know what I mean? And we have a
Yeah,
lot of fashion designers and different arts going to be there. It's going to be a nice evening. So it's always entertaining. It's always fun. I did it last year and it was amazing. Great turnout. So come on
okay,
out. And this venue is to die for. Very serene, very beautiful, very, very nice. So big up Brian, Teal to Heal. Check it out, peeps. Blessed love.
all right. Okay, so we're
It's
gonna
it
get
is ovarian cancer, by the way, in support of
okay,
ovarian cancer.
all right.
Yes,
We're gonna play "If It Wasn't for the Love of Jah," and then we closing it out. So I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to come here. If you could hold on until after the credits are done, I have a question for you. But for the show, we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 448. I want to thank you for taking the time to stay with us as we do this thing every week. It's 12 o'clock. Come check us out on youtube.com/EXPOSETHENORTH8741 and on Twitch at The Block Online, X at The Block Online, Instagram at The Block Online. You get it. I'm here.
wasn't for the love of God, then would I be?
Whenever the wicked acts against my life, it's great
If it wasn't for the love of God, where would I be? Rising up to Mount Zion, and control my spirit. Massive. Where would I be?
Music for the masses.
Where would I be? No care. The revelation time is here. It's here. It's here. If it wasn't for the love of God, where would I be? Glory to Jesus.